Hello, good morning everyone. Today we discuss about the topic 3A demand analysis, which is included in the state board syllabus. In this lecture, we only discuss about the overview of the topic, that is इस टॉपिक में हम क्या पढ़ने वाले हैं, खाली इसकी चर्चा इस लेक्चर में हम करने वाले हैं. दिस टॉपिक का वेटेज और बोर्ड एग्जामिनेशन 12 मार्क्स का है विथ ऑप्शन 12 मार्क्स का है. एंड दिस इज अ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट टॉपिक फॉर सी ए फाउंडेशन सी एस CCT examination students also after passing their 12th examination. 3A demand analysis. In this topic, we are going to discuss about the concept demand. Okay, what is meant by demand and different aspects of demand. For example, in ordinary language, the concept demand means mere wish or urge for something, that is a wish for something known as demand. But in economics the term demand is different from mere wish, urge for something or commodity or for a specific commodity. Next, that is a next concept which we are going to study in this lesson, that is a definition of demand, the concept of demand and desire, and the distinguish between demand and desire. Next, what is meant by individual demand? A demand made by a single consumer known as individual demand. Okay, and other two concepts associated with the individual demand, that is a individual demand schedule and individual demand curve. Next concept, that is market demand, demand from all consumers in the market known as a market demand, and other two concepts associated with the market demand, that is market demand schedule and market demand curve. Basically, the whole topic is about how the demand changes with respect to the price, and the relationship between price and quantity demanded of commodity, relationship between price and quantity demanded of commodity. Generally, this relationship is an inverse relationship between price and quantity demanded of commodity. The next concept, that is why demand curve slopes downward from left to right. There are various reasons. Okay, the first reason, that is a law of diminishing marginal utility. Then income effect, substitution effect, composite demand, new customers. All these are the reasons, okay, which we study in further lectures in detail, why demand curve slopes downward from left to right. Next, that is the types of demands. Okay, direct demand, those commodities which satisfies human wants directly, or the commodities which are demanded directly to satisfy a specific want known as a direct demand. For these commodities known as direct demand. Next, indirect demand, demand for all factors of production is known as a indirect demand, or it is also known as a derived demand. Next, complementary goods or complementary demand, the demand two goods or more than two goods demanded jointly to satisfy a single want known as a complementary goods. Next, composite demand, competitive demand, Okay, and then we start about the one of the famous concept of this lesson, that is a law of demand and its assumptions, exceptions, statement, basis. Then determinants of demand, that is a there are number of things which make a direct or indirect impact on the quantity demanded of a commodity, or due to these determinants there is a fluctuations in the demand, there is fluctuations in the demand, or a demand changes due to these determinants, or due to this factor. There are total 11 to 12 factors which are given in our textbook, okay, for as a determinant. Then next concept, or the third part of the lesson, that is a concepts, that is a variation in demand and change in demand. Okay, variation in demand occurs due to changes in the price of the commodity, and change in demand occurs due to other factors, due to favorable or unfavorable factor, due to changes in due to favorable and unfavorable factor in due to favorable changes or unfavorable changes in other factors other than price. Okay, so these are the concept. The first thing, that is the meaning of demand, meaning of demand as per economic sense, then definition of demand, then individual demand curve, individual demand schedule, market demand curve, market demand schedule, then why demand curve slopes downward. Okay, determinants of demand, law of demand with assumption, exception, variation in demand, and change in demand. These are the components or ingredients of this lesson. Okay, thanks for today. We will start the lesson from next video lecture.